have to show me it.
Funny.
So you are here, okay? This is where a lot of people are, you know, they're stuck in their little bubble, right? This is where all the magic happens. You guys are a special group of people who are wanting to manifest, that are conscious about it. You guys are the special group right in here. Call this the manifesting group. What you'll notice is,
Are you taping this?
yes, because I gotta, you know, for the online people.
Yeah. Just want to make sure it was on.
I think it's on. Yeah, it's on. So a lot of people you guys know will be stuck in this bubble. When you guys are going out trying to manifest, you're going to notice a difference in energy. You're going to notice when you come near them, you'll physically feel this separation. Not really separation, it's just because your energy is going to be more conscious. Does that make Okay, let's talk about the law of intention. So in your actions, which we talked about, right? Once you start asking the universe and the universe starts giving you signs, you have to purposely decide how you want to proceed, which is the law of action. Simply put it, you have to get up and go do something. Okay, so goals, you're pretty much setting your intentions, right? It can come from two places. You can come out of a place of need or desperation. You know, doing things that you have to, working that job because you have to. Or you can shift that energy to determination. So it's all in how you feel in your energy, okay? So instead of sitting here saying, well, I have to work this job because I need to pay the bills, you can switch it into a more positive side and say, you know, I'm going to work this job because I want to move up. You know, this job is going to be a stepping stone. It's going to bring me to where I need to go. And then between these two energies, you want to find a balance. And this is where you work with your guides to receive insight. You know, when you're setting your intentions, your guides are going to come in here and help you balance these two energies. So you're not constantly struggling on this end, because a lot of people struggle here. Does that help you guys there?
Mm-hmm. I like that.
That's kind of cool, huh? I gave that like to me. And
inspiration and determination is very powerful, I think.
Yeah, because it's true. Because if you focus on the energy where I need this, I need to do this, versus, you know, empowering yourself,
right,
turning it into empower, it really changes the energy. And then, like I said before, we all have to take responsibility. We are the only ones that can control where we go. If you want anything, you have to do the work yourself. If you sit here and you set a goal and you make a plan and you never take action, it's nobody's fault. You can't blame anyone. Well, you know, my mom was really negative and she's not really supportive, or, you know, I have kids, I can't really do anything. You're blaming other people. Mm-hmm. It's nobody's fault but your own. Or making excuses. It's nobody's fault but your own. So that's why taking action is such a vital part of the plan, because when you take action, you're showing the universe, I'm serious, okay? I'm willing to do what it takes. If you meet me halfway, I'll meet you halfway. Universe is not going to give you what you want unless you actually put yourself out there to do that. Because how are they going to know you're serious? How do I know? Like, you know, lottery winners, what do? They really want to win the lottery. They decide how they want to play the lottery, and they go buy lottery tickets, right? So they actually go out and they do the work. Who sits at home and says, well, I want to win the lottery, and just sits at home? Oh, I want to win the lottery, but, you know, I don't really want to spend the money. Well, if you never spend the money, how are you going to get what you want, right? So that's what that is. We talked about We talked about the physical level. You know, when we're talking about letting go, I told you guys, you got to get up and move, right? If you're feeling depressed, you're feeling lazy, you really got to get up and go do something. Don't stay in that stagnant energy. Actually get up and physically do something. Another thing you want to let go of is judgment. You know, feeling like you don't deserve this, or you shouldn't ask for this, you know, that guilt. Judgment is a very big thing that you will learn to let go of. You have to learn to let go of judgment and come from a place of love. When we talk about clearing the emotional level, you know, you want to let go of all the negative emotions, the fear, the anger, the sadness, the resentment, so that way you can make room for more positive energy to fill you. And then behavioral. Behavioral is very important, and that's where we get into habits. People get stuck in habits. They're afraid to change habits. Well, if you don't change your habits, how are you going to welcome new change, right? If you're stuck here, you can't go over here because you're stuck in your comfort zone. So you have to change your habits. You have to be open to change. You know, people who struggle with addictions, they've got to start understanding that they've got to change their habits. People who hoard, the first step in changing hoarding is tossing things. You know, they've got to work the courage up to get there, to clear things. And then same thing with you guys. You have to be willing to let things go physically on the outside, because when you start letting things go out in the physical world, that means you're ready to work on your inner level. Okay? If you can't clear what's out there, how are you going to clear what's in here? Does that make sense? Okay. You want to trust that you deserve everything. Whatever it is you want, you can get. Have full faith in the universe, because the universe has full faith in you. And then I talked about being responsible for your life, right? We all have to be responsible. You can't blame anyone. If you want to do something, you have to put yourself out there and not be afraid, right? A lot of people are afraid to do things because they were told they're not good enough. They were told they can't do it. It's not possible. But anything's possible. You just have to be determined. Okay? Don't do things because, oh my gosh, I have to go create this fabulous job because, you know, I need a roof over my head. Don't think like that. You have to go here and say, you know, I want a beautiful home because it's what makes me feel safe. Does that help you guys there?